I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. I really want another fight of the night. Hello everyone, welcome to another FOTN Fight of the Night review. This is for the fight of the night between Antonina, Shevchenko and Lucie Pudilova at UFC on ESPN Covington vs. Lawler in the Prudential Centre in Newark, New Jersey. Before I start talking about the actual fight itself, I want to apologise for last night's PBW stream. I didn't know that there was going to be a random, sort of stoppage of the stream. That's usually out of my control anyway, but yeah, I shouldn't have to apologize for something that I can't directly control, but either way, I'm sorry. There will be another stream tonight, so if that one does go in the fritz as well, once again, not my fault. Not really anything I could do about it. Not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the fight, which Shevchenko won in round 2 with a pretty damn good, pretty solid rear naked choke. Yeah, so for the most part in round 1, it's mostly a clinch war between the two. Lucie is trying to use her wrestling for a little bit, and it does work near the end of the first round when they do break from the clinch after Liam... Oh, I forgot his surname. Carrigan, I think his name is. By the way, Liam Carrigan, really great ref. I think he was probably the best part of this fight, in my opinion. So, yeah. Round 1 was mostly just clinch work, good knees within there, but nothing super exciting. I didn't really get excited until the last minute of round 1, when Pudilova landed a couple of really good elbows on Shevchenko's, round this area of the temple, and actually cut her open and made her bleed, so that did make things a bit interesting. It got more interesting near the end of round 1, when Lucie managed to succeed in a takedown, but Shevchenko managed to sort of get around it and sink in a really good armbar. Didn't win with it, and, Lucie did manage to power through and manage to get out, and managed to survive the round, but that did make things a bit interesting. I threw in a nice twist in what was otherwise a very lackluster round. Good to say right now, it was, for Friday the night, it's not going to be in my top 10 of the year. Anyway, round 2, both women, obviously get a really good start, and both started landing some decent strikes for a change, and not as much clinch work. Lucie goes for another takedown, and backs Shevchenko against the cage. Then Lucie goes for a slam, and does manage to slam Shevchenko, but Shevchenko, sort of in midair, manages to turn it around so that she's on Lucie's back, sinks in a vicious rear naked choke, and because of where her position is on the cage, the referee can't quite make out if Lucie is going to tap out, because for one thing, it was a rear naked choke, but flattening the opponent, which makes it very difficult to see if they're going to tap out. So the referee lifted Lucie's arm and let that drop, and he wasn't really 100% sure. So he had to get around the other side so he could actually see Lucie's eyes, in case they rolled back in her head, in case she passed out, which they did, leading to Antonina Shevchenko winning by that rear naked choke, actually literally putting Lucie to sleep with it. It was a good finish, not something you often see, and what I find weirdly ironic is that between rounds 1 and 2, the commentary team did point out that Shevchenko had never had a submission victory before, so that was a nice personal thing for her. But all in all, I wasn't super impressed by this fight. I just wasn't. Don't get me wrong, obviously when it comes to Fight of the Nights, I like a good finish. I like an exciting finish. But this was most of the same stuff for most of the fight, and it was only exciting for about 2.5-ish minutes, if that. It wasn't a great one. I got no problem with the winner, and obviously, Liam Carrigan, the ref, did a really great job, especially handling the finish of the fight. He did what he could, especially given the position that he was in, where he couldn't exactly see what was going on, no matter how close he got. He did a good job, though. All in all, this fight's... I think I started grading these fights, didn't I? Yeah, I'm going to give this one an E. I wasn't excited by it. Just wasn't. On the grading of a Fight of the Night scale, I just wasn't excited, Yeah. Not going to be in the top 10 of the year. Sorry. But it was a Fight of the Night, I had to talk about it. I always do. And, don't really have else to say. I'll see you all hopefully tonight for another PBW stream, and hopefully throughout the week for the Zebrahead Backtracking 3-parter finale of Season 4. Yeah. Only got one realm to write for, so Shouldn't take me too long. I'll see you all tonight and then for whatever's after that. As always, thank you for watching. You're awesome. Bye bye.